Well, hello there. Thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. I'm Tony, and I'm here about to take you on a tour of Spencer Lodge, number 543 here in Spencer, North Carolina. Just got a chance to sit in lodge with him, which is why it's so dark out. And now we're looking for a guy with a key, but I hope I can get this video done before he locks me in or out. So join me, because you've just entered the Coolest Life, Masonic edition. But before we go in, I wanted to show you something here that I haven't seen, at least haven't noticed about certain lodges. This one here, as you go in, has got steps. Not just regular steps, but they've got 3, 5, and 7 steps on the outside of the building. Those of you who are Masons know exactly what 3, 5, and 7 are, and some of the symbolisms. Words in there somewhere. Some of the symbolisms that come along with that we try to teach and practice. But it's neat to see that out at the outside of the lodge. I didn't even notice when I first went in, and then some brothers afterwards told me about it. But it's kind of neat. Now let's go inside. Well, now we're here at the inside of the room. I saw this. We've seen this one here before. I think the first place I saw this was at of a picture this nice was in. I'm gonna put that right up here. It was. The video I did in Savannah, Georgia, of the Scottish Rite Center. They've got one of these good size, just like this one here. And I got this one here. We've seen that one there before. All the same stuff. We actually already seen one of these. We've been to 2 lodges that have got one of these. Actually, it's not like this. The other lodge you see that are Masonic, it's actually got Masonic logos and working tools on here. And let me go through this door, and you can see what I see. Well, look at this beautiful room. You can see the tile work here. These tiles here go one direction. These go the other direction. So you can definitely make out a square here that goes all along here. It's a really nice touch. And I'm going to close this door so you can't hear people out back. I think this is one of their electrical. Yeah, this is their light dimmer. It's old school. We saw this in Mount Airy. I'm going to put that up here too. Mount Airy. Mount Airy Lodge has got one of these. And inside, I wish I would have showed it just inside the door. About that spot is where their crank is. They turn the crank there on the outside. There's actually another box. I don't think this one's got a box on the outside. No, they don't. But this actually works as their dimmer. So as you turn this, the lights get dimmer in the room. Pretty cool, huh? It's actually light control. Old school. They don't make those anymore. But it's a beautiful lodge room. I really like the woodwork, this mahogany. I would assume it is this darker color. I like the ornateness. And this is the kind of furniture I really love to see in lodge rooms. It's actually a little darker than it shows here on the pictures. It's not quite as yellow looking, but you can see you've got your yellow, your level up there. So you can definitely tell that is a Masonic chair, and that is a senior warden's chair. Look at the woodwork here. These are nice too. Also with the level all the way around. Those are nice pieces. If you're ever going to refurbish your lodge with furniture, get stuff like this when you get new furniture. Don't just get a chair. Nice chair, don't get me wrong, but it adds so much more character and flair when you get the nice furniture. These are really good, nice and tall columns here. They're probably about 8 feet, maybe 9 all the way up. The globes are large. They're the kind you would find in a elementary school. Good size. And they also have and I've seen this coloration, these flowers before on some others. I think my home lodge, Rose Hill, might have a top of their chapters look like this here. And I'm looking for a square and compasses around here. Normally I would find one somewhere, but I don't see one. Looks like they got a pull down screen. I do have an Eastern Star chapter. I like these. A lot of these that you see of Eastern Star are white, which of course with the star, I always like to see that star is kind of upside down. And they put their symbols in the center, which is what they do in the center of the room. Now, the center of this room does not have a star for the Eastern Star like a lot of them do. Again, this is another column. They will use this for Eastern Star. This is Obviously, the one that's been used a little more, it's got a huge crack in the middle of it, but still pretty solid. Now they've got an organ back here that, from what I gather, they use at Eastern Star, but they didn't use here. Did not turn it on during the meeting. They got a regular piano here, but they got a pipe set up for their organ. I bet it sounds great. They've got a smaller ballot box here. I like it. It's got the metal handle. Ooh, that door's kind of... It's got the cushions all inside of there. Nice. Green. Nice green, yes. Should we slip a black cube in there now? It shouldn't matter, because when you do a vote, you're supposed to purge it anyway and clean it out. It's his duty to do that. What is this thing here? Oh, this is their donation box. It looks like it's got a doorknob on it. And it's got a key. Interesting. So that's for one of their charities, I'm sure. Their senior deacon sets here. I found this pretty consistent in most jurisdictions. This chair here, I don't think I've run into a jurisdiction yet, and I've been to about 17, that the senior deacon is always seated here in every one of them. That chair there will change because in this North Carolina lodge, that's where your chaplain sits. A lot of other lodges you will see, it'll be, especially in Georgia lodges, it'll be your senior steward, but instead your stewards sit on either side of your junior warden in North Carolina lodge. You see the G, and you see the G is nice and centered. I like that. My preferential is it should take front and center. Let's put it right there in the center. They do have the fan. Well, that's kind of close there. I noticed one gentleman, he was up here talking, his head kept hitting that thing. Maybe they should raise that chain or something. Lots of chairs here. Also the master's chair. Got them a nice logo, nice square, gavel. And on the front of here, they've got the gavel or square also. This square is pointing downward. And that one here is a little frazzled. But you can see the square is pointed downward. And this is really a lot less yellow than you see here. It's a lot darker. Looks like their charter up there. I did not get investigated at this lodge when I met, because there's two brothers here that, actually three brothers that were here that I sat in lodge with just last night at a different location. I got Carey Memorial Secretary's desk, and I was also actually sitting in this chair there when I was sitting here, and sitting right next to all the working tools. This is a nice set of working tools. I haven't seen a set quite like this one here. Close, but I haven't seen one that's got all the extra knobs in here. And here you've got the junior warden's chair. Of course, he's got the junior warden logo, and you got your square within a circle, and that's really nice. It's not a picture. That's actually all made of wood and all 3D. That's pretty neat. Of course, you got St. John the Baptist and St. John the Evangelist that make up those two sides. Nice columns. Nothing huge, but definitely like it. You definitely know where that one goes. It goes here with the other plum here. It matches that plum, and it matches that plum right there. Good gavel. And that'd be the same for him for his column. Let's check out his column. It's just to make sure he's got his, make sure this one belongs to him. Yep, that belongs to him. It's got the level on the column. Really cool touches. Big bell back there. I don't want to ring that. I learned that from another lodge. They can get pretty loud. And their altar. It matches the column that he's got up here with the columns going around. It's a really nice one. I've done a good job. I've seen this before, this scroll type thing, because I always thought it looked like a duck on the end, coming out there, and like there's a duck's head there. I forget where I saw that. I think it was in a Virginia lodge. I'm gonna look back through my videos and find that. Good looking altar, not huge. It sets up a little high, which I was glad to see. They got the senior warden logo here. I don't know why he's got that up here, but yeah, this kind of looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah. Building King Solomon's Temple. Nice. But we've seen these Bibles before. No light here. No lever for a light like we've seen in some other lodges. But I do like the All the furniture matches. I love the logos. It's just really a good looking lodge. So if you're ever in Spencer, North Carolina, be sure to come visit these brothers here at Spencer 543, right here downtown. They're like 3 blocks off the downtown main drag, or maybe 2. Nice little Mexican restaurant. We just ate at for lunch instead of having a meal here. But much of the brothers just meet over there at the Mexican restaurant and get a bite to eat, and they come here. So if you're in the area, be sure to do that. Be sure to like and subscribe and send this to brothers to see if they've ever been to this lodge. Maybe they haven't. Maybe they want to come visit. But that's all I got, and we will talk at you later, because I need to get back living the coolest life, Masonic edition.